Hey, what's up guys, Darkwater Projects here, and today I have something special for you guys. Well, rather a whole series just explaining how to build a printer in Minecraft that's completely easy to build, easy to understand, and it's survival friendly. So you could build this in survival and actually impress your friends, okay? So, let me explain a bit more what I mean by that, okay? Just wait right here. So, what I mean by printer is something like this. Now, to those of you who have a printer at home, it doesn't look like a printer, does it? But it still does the job. It prints stuff, I guess, if you could say. So, yeah. And, I don't want to show you too much of it right now, but this is how your project might look like. Or it won't be exactly, but it might look something like this. And I will split it up into a few parts just so it's easy to understand. It's short, but yet you can understand what the whole message is trying to be. Yeah. So let's go back into our survival world. Survival. What am I saying? Our creative world, and let's start building. Okay, guys, we're back, and let's start building. But first, let me get my items. So what you'll be needing is a lot of all these things that you see in my hotbar right now. Plus, the inks will be gravel, sand, and red sand. So red sand was implemented in 1.7.4, I think, or somewhere around there. Or was it? I think so. So yeah, the reason we're using gravel, sand, and red sand is because all these blocks are affected by gravity in Minecraft. Quote unquote gravity, since there is no real gravity. But you get the point. These blocks actually fall down when they're placed without a block supporting them. Unlike, blocks of quartz or anything else. So, you know, let's start building. So you want to build up an X amount of blocks. I'm saying X as in as many blocks as high as you want, because this thing will be fairly high in the ground, because you not it will not really be in the ground since it will take up some space. So what you want to do is just pillar up and place down your chest. This is your choice to make it a single chest, which will have this much space to draw. Your canvas will be pretty small. So I do double chest. And from that, we just, we build out a bit and place hoppers. One hopper. Main fact, it has to be only one because it's a bit more tricky with two. But you could make it two. Now, basically, this is where you will draw the picture and the hoppers will send it out. But we can't just send it straight out. It'll get messed up. Trust me. Now, to solve this issue, this hopper has to stay off most of the times. Now, also, there has to be a constant clock of how fast the items travel. So for that, we'll use hopper clocks, right? And we'll build them right here. Like so. You make hoppers facing into each other, and you get this big loop for that, and you just throw in an item. You just throw in an item, and it'll just circle around. So, and from one of the hoppers, you want to take a block out, put a comparator. You see that comparator going on, and we're gonna just run it into this. But like I said, this hopper has to be off, so any items cannot just like flow out without your permission, quote unquote permission. I don't know how else I should put it. So we're just gonna place a torch on the comparator so it turns off, like so. So it stays mostly on, right? And we'll just drag it in to the hopper. Okay, so as you can see, it's off most of the time and it's only on for a few seconds. So if I put this many items, only one will get through at a time. Get it? So yeah. Next part. Now after this, we want to have a way to control this whole thing. So to do that, next we're going to turn this hopper off. Also, we're going to have to turn this clock off. It's optional to turn the clock off, but I do it because it has a tendency to cause lag, since I think these are considered tile entities because there are items inside these hoppers, and whoa, this has been a long time since I recorded a video. I am not used to it. So yeah, this is how you could turn it off, you know, and yeah, like that, you know. Okay, so the next part is we have to send these items out from this chest into a way to into a system where we could know which blocks are going in, and so we know that which blocks come in and which blocks are dispensed out, so those specific blocks are printed, not the wrong ones. And for that we use item sorters, and I have a great video on it. I really suggest you guys watch it, and you know, it does really help my channel out. So let's go. So that was pretty much, this is part 1 of the build, and part 2 will be the item sorter part. So bye bye guys, I will see you next time.